Hello.
Hi.
It doesn't feel like that long since we had you on, and you are already releasing another single. How are you?
I know, I'm great. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you doing
But
so well. It's so
it
good.
does feel like a quick turnaround, but it's
Yeah.
it's good. I like keeping on my toes, so
Yeah.
it's been good.
And we were talking before we went live. It is 6 days in, and you're at number one on charts. How does that feel? First number one,
Yeah,
second single of released. Like that's pretty impressive just in itself. But how are you feeling?
yeah.
Number one.
It's all. I think it's all a little bit overwhelming. Like I truly haven't
Yeah.
soaked much of it in, and I think it was the same with Down Here though. I just hadn't soaked anything in. I didn't know like how to feel about it or what to think. But I feel like now that I've had that experience with Down Here, this one I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Like, the streams are rising. That's great. And yeah, I woke up this morning to find out I was number one on the Country Thunder charts, which was just
Yeah.
crazy.
So good.
So crazy, but insanely amazing. Like,
And
it's
well
been.
deserved. It's a brilliant song. It's a
Thank you.
brilliant song. Natalie just popped in the room and she said hi. She's watching from Townsville.
Hello,
Let
Natalie.
us know in the comments of those of you that have already heard Josie's new single, whether it be on radio or streaming. Let us know where you've heard it from as well. But yes, second song, and it's a fairly personal song to release, which is really brave because, as I said before, you're only number two in. Tell us a little bit about how this came about and how you feel about releasing a song that is so personal as well.
Yeah, I think being only my second song, it was kind of a good time for me to put this out there because it truly just captures like my entire life, my childhood growing up in a truck. And I think it's just very raw, honest, and real. And that's what I want to be all about. That's what I want people to know that I'm all about. So I think it was a no brainer to have this one out there now so that people can get to know me and they have my story and, hear about my life. So it was a little bit scary, not gonna lie, to put it out there, and being a very different song to Down Here, I was like, okay, I don't know how people are gonna receive this, but truly the response from people has been incredible. So yeah, it's been
It's
an
beautiful.
exciting ride.
So when people have obviously responded to you about it, and it's only so new, so a lot of people probably hadn't heard it just yet. What have they been saying? Is it they liking the fact that it's personal and learning about you? Are they liking the song because it reminds them of things that they've done? What's their feedback?
The majority of the response has been people that relate to the story, which is
Yeah,
what
okay.
blows me away, really. And, on TikTok, it's gone crazy and just filled with comments of people that, like, oh my gosh, I'm the daughter of a freight man, or, oh, my granddad's a freight man, like all that stuff, or I'm born in a trucking family, oh, I've got, kids and I'm a trucker myself. So just the amount of
Wow.
people that have received it and can relate to it, I think that blew
Yeah.
me away because I thought I was just going to put this song out there that, maybe a small niche of people would understand. But seriously, like, there is a huge amount of people out there that are relating to it, but even people that aren't from trucking families that just, they say it really hits home for them. So I think it's, become a much bigger thing than I thought it would be,
Yeah.
and reached a bigger audience than I thought it would. And I've got a lot of truckers on my bandwagon now, which is great.
It is very good. It is very, very good because every time that we speak to you, it's just so exciting. And I know Scott was saying before we went live, there's something special about you and your music. But I think people are seeing the real you from the very beginning, which is helpful, and it's good for us to understand what we're listening to and seeing where it's coming from as well.
100%. And yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do, is show people the real me. And I just want to be this genuine storyteller and full of authenticity. So I think it's been great to have these songs out there and show people that side of me, which is awesome.
It is exciting to listen to, and it's exciting to see where it's going as well, because so many streams already, and it's only not even a week in.
Yeah, so not even a weekend. It's so cool.
How has your dad been with all the rest? Because I know, like, he obviously knew you'd written a song and he'd heard you perform it before. How's he reacted now that it's out there for the rest of the world to hear and see?
I think that's probably been a bit overwhelming for him as well. He's become this celebrity. So, like, truly on TikTok, I've had more people commenting that they recognize him out on the road than they recognize me. So
Wow.
he's become like this celebrity, and which I think is so cool. And just that now he has this song that he can, he knows it's about him. I feel like that's really special. And obviously, yeah, he's had it with him for the last nearly 6 years, because I wrote it back in 2018. So it's been around for a while, but I think it's just this whole nother layer of special now that it's been produced and it's actually out in the world for everyone else to hear. I think that probably brings up a lot more of the special emotional feelings.
Absolutely. And to be sitting on it for 6 years, that couldn't have been easy either.
Oh, no. Because it's like all our family, friends and that have known me for ages, is they know this song. They've known that it's been in the bag for a while. And so many people always have been asking, when's Freight Man coming out? You know, when are you going to go record that? And I hadn't really told too many people that I did go and record it when I did down here. So I feel like it was kind of a surprise, an exciting surprise for them that it was one I recorded and was going to come out. So when people had found out it was, you know, going to come out this year, it was a big buzz. People were very excited to get it because, we just have so many trucking families around us as well that just it hits home for them. So it was very special for them to know, like, oh, we're finally going to be able to put it in a playlist and not just hear it in our backyard shindigs, you know? So really cool.
Perfect. Very cool. Very exciting. And I know that you were going to play the song for us. Would you like to do that now and we can come back and talk a bit more about it?
Absolutely. Let's do that.
All right. I'll give you the room. I'll let you have the room. I'll see you soon.
Will do. All right. Well, acoustic rendition of Freight Man. I haven't really done one of these since I released it. So you guys get the first acoustic rendition. Here we go. Daughter of Freight Man, who drives them big old road trains all over Queensland. Back again, take me out there, and we drive from Townsville to the middle of nowhere. And I'd keep the bull dust from the tires and Tupperware. You taught me to dream and how to be on time. And there was always someone else in a tougher place than mine. And how to stick it out and take a lot of pride. And to never say goodbye when you've got catching on the flip side. Yeah, he raised us in a way that only a trucker can. I'm the daughter of a freight man. I'm the daughter of a freight man, who knows the roads like a map on the back of his own hand. Red dirt and bitumen, he get on the two-way. When he was close to home, send the kids out to the driveway. We can hear him blast that horn from at least a mile away. He taught me to dream and how to be on time. And there was always someone else in a tougher place than mine. And how to stick it out and take a lot of pride. And to never say goodbye when you've got catching on the flip side. Yeah, he raised us in a way that only a trucker can. I'm the daughter of a freight man. And I can change a flag, and I can haul a load. You'll never find me stranded on some dusty old back road. There ain't a place in life that I'm afraid to go. 'Cause I'm the daughter of a freight man. Proud daughter of a freight great man. There we go.
Oh, I love that song. I love your voice.
Thank you.
You look like you do it so easy. It just looks like
I'm glad.
it's so hard.
I feel like a lot of times I think, geez, do I look like I'm trying really hard right now?
No, you definitely don't. It's like, I mean, watching you, I'm like, oh, why does it look so easy?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you.
That is the new single that's out now. It's been out for 6 days. Where is best for everybody to click to watch that? Do you have a favorite spot that you want them to go and listen to it? Or
I mean, Spotify is probably the best spot. That one's really blowing up, which is great.
Yes.
Apple Music, YouTube, all that stuff. The music video will be coming out very soon. I wanted to stagger the release of it so that it can have the spotlight that it really deserves, because it's very special. So please keep an eye out for that, because it's going to be very cool. TikTok as well, though. TikTok's been really a big platform for me at the moment. So it's at Josie Official with 2 L's on the end. Lots of stuff going on over there. So go and jump on the TikTok bandwagon. But yeah.
It sounds. I'm not with you on the TikTok stuff. I need to sit down with you and have a bit of a chat, because I'm not very good at that. But you sound like you're just doing it easily and having fun. It sounds like you're actually just enjoying it.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I try not to think too hard about it. I'm like, I'll just put some stuff up there, and whatever they say, whatever. But truly, it's had like huge response over on TikTok, and I think that's where most of my audience has come from. So I'm very, very appreciative of having that platform.
Do you read all the comments people put? Do you have time to get to do all of that?
So I ended up turning off the notifications to TikTok during down here, because it just became way too much. And this time has been like tenfold. So notifications have stayed off. But a lot of this time around, there's been like 95% like positive, brilliant comments, but there's also been so many like stupid troll comments. So, and I see them all. Like it's not something that just disappears. Like I see them all. But just brush it off. They clearly don't know what it's like.
Exactly right. And you know what? Let them do it. It keeps it going out there in the media. The more people comment, the more people do things like that, the further it goes. So
it's really boosting my algorithm. So I appreciate it.
So troll away if you have to. Troll away. Tell us, I know that like this year, and yes, while we've got that up there, Scott, thank you so much to Jules for sending your artists through each week. Yes. We are so lucky to have Jules from Wild Heart Publicity on our team and sending us her artists. I don't know how she stops. She sent me an email the other day saying it was very late, and she said, "It's okay, I've got wine." So, I couldn't growl because she had wine. But she's amazing, and you guys are. She really is. But yes, we were just talking about, what you're thinking about, what you got planned for the rest of the year, because 2 big singles that you've released this year, and they have gone really, really crazy for you. It must, and then on top of that, you've got shows coming up and things going on. What are you planning for the rest of 2023?
Yeah, so I have got a couple of really cool shows that have been announced. So I'm playing at the Country to Coast Festival in Forest Beach, supporting James Blundell, which is going to be really cool. So we got that one coming up. And then in December 9th, I'm actually opening for Travis Collins at the JCU Uni Bar. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Very keen for that one, especially because for those who don't know, I wrote Freight Man with Travis Collins. So it's going to be pretty cool to catch up again. And especially now that this is out in the world, it's going to be a good time. Can't wait.
It's not that far away.
No, it's not. Like when I get out, like I've got a band rehearsal coming up on Monday, and I'm like, geez, that's probably pushing it pretty fine though. That's like we don't have much time left.
No, that's right. What's 3 weeks? 2, 3, probably not even 3 weeks till
for the first one. That's only like 2 weeks away.
Yep. Wow.
I think 2 weeks away. So really, we're on the grind for getting that one down pat.
To get it out. So can people still get tickets to the first one? The one on the
absolutely. Yes. They are. I think they're on the Forest Beach Hotel Facebook page. You can go and grab some tickets for
Excellent.
Yeah, it's going to be really
There you
cool. It's a cool spot. So I'm excited to see them pull it together as like a festival. I've only ever been there for just some pub gigs. So I'm keen to see how
Yes.
it all comes together.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I hope you put some stuff on your socials for us so we can
I
have a
will.
look.
Don't you worry.
Oh dear. And so what I know that, yeah, like you've got those shows coming up. Have you been having time to write and to keep, you know, in the back working on, you know, that sort of thing, and music's ready for the next lot of releases? Because you've been pretty busy, and
Yeah.
yeah, I just have
I've been pretty busy, but still finding
Yeah.
time to write in there
Yeah.
because obviously that's what I love. And I've been thinking like, damn, all right, I've got to go record some more songs soon. So I better get some in the bag. And I've had quite a few come out of my songwriting sessions that are going to be really cool ones to look out for. There's my sausage dog.
He's so tiny, isn't he? He's only a baby. He's really only a baby.
But yeah, so really excited for you guys to hear, you know, whatever I've been working on behind the scenes, because there's some really cool stuff coming up.
Yes. And then I know, yes, actually that's good because you do have a gig coming up. It's a very special day to me because it's on my birthday. I wish I could get up there for that. But you've also got a New Year's Eve gig coming up that's been announced, haven't you?
Yes, I do. So I'm also playing at the Buckwild Barn Sessions on New Year's Eve, which I'm so excited for. We've got Zach and George, Max Jackson, Trina Burgoyne. Like, it's going to be such a great New Year's. Truly, I don't think I will have ever had such a good New Year's. Other times I've played like pub gigs to places where no one's even listening, and it's been like, oh, great, this is how I spent my New Year's. So this one I'm really excited for. It's going to be so good.
People will actually be there to listen to music and to enjoy it. So it's such a nice change, isn't it, to feel that difference in the room. Yeah.
100%. And then it's just a little, 45-minute set playing my own songs, and then I get to enjoy the night. Like, truly, it's
it's great. Are you going to try and stay there so that you can have a few drinks and relax?
I'll be lapping up all those artists. I cannot wait to see them. Like, especially in my hometown, because we don't really, now we've got a few things coming up here involving country music, which I'm really very grateful for.
Great.
But like previously, we haven't really had like that sort of stuff happen here. So I'm very excited to see a bit more of it, coming in, and excited to be a part of it as well. So
absolutely, it is really exciting. I think all across Australia, Australian music has really just taken a bit of a go forward. I think we're starting to realize how much talent we have here, and we're starting to see some bigger things come through festival-wise. We're starting to see some more live music that is for live music, more so than a pub gig or a cover gig, and it's great.
Yeah, so cool. So
it is,
lots on the board.
I can't wait to hear your next lot of music because, as you're saying, you're still finding time to write, but I imagine that you're probably evolving too with your sound and influences as you're starting to get that experience releasing music as well. It must be changing 100%. Your influences and how you write and what you feel's worked this time that hasn't worked as well, like comparing it. So I can see that you'd be growing quite a bit from these last two singles.
Definitely. Like all these new songs I'm coming up with, it's going to be really hard to narrow them down to, because I'm going to the studio to do two. And it's like, I've got to choose two songs just to do. Like, that's going to be so difficult because there are a lot in my back pocket that I'm very proud of. And I'm like, this is a great song. But I'm glad that I have enough.
Yes, yeah, exactly right. It's better being on the other way, isn't it? But how do you choose? What do you sit down and go, right, this one has this in it, and this might be what people are after now? Or do you practice them live and see what people's reactions are? How do you make those decisions?
It's a bit of both. Like when I decided on Freightman and Down Here, when I recorded them last, it was literally a case of I played all the songs that I had to the producers, and we just sat there and we were like, okay, what are my strongest ones? What are the ones that are going to tell my story the best and, define me and define my brand? And these two came out of it as like the no-brainers. I think this time around, now that I've had these songs out and had that experience like writing with them as well and writing with some other people, it's probably going to be a bit harder to do that because I've got like such better quality songs coming out. And I'm still sitting here trying to like narrow it for myself, so it's not going to be such a difficult decision. But that was kind of how we made that decision. And I've played like a few of them in like gig settings or to at parties and whatnot, and seeing what their response is. And there's a few that I know are going to be, probably the high contenders. So it definitely helps to play it to a crowd and just get their reaction and what they thought of it. Or if people start singing it back to you at the end of the song, you've done something right. Like, it must be a good one. So
exactly right. Yes.
There's all different things to gauge it.
100%. If they're singing it back, then it's catchy and it's sticking in their heads, so they'll remember it to play it again. Yep, exactly right.
Indeed.
It's sensible. It must be a horrible situation to have to sit there and choose one or two of your babies, but it doesn't mean you can't record them down the track either.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It makes me want to just go sit in the studio for a month and just record as many as I get. But, we'll get there one day.
You will. I'm going to cough on you. I'm sorry. I think a bit of my hair just went down my throat.
We love a bit of hair.
I'm so sorry. It's not good. Yeah, so I know that you were saying before about having a film clip for this single, and you probably can't tell us a lot about it because it's not out there yet. But can you tell us a bit about when you did it, how you did it? Like, did you come up with the ideas that are in it? How did that unfold?
Absolutely. So it'll come out very soon, I promise. So everyone that's looking out for it, I've had people asking me left, right, and center, when is the video coming out? It is coming very soon. I just wanted to stagger it so that it had the spotlight that it needed because it is so special. It's a mix of footage that we got at my dad's truck yard with the truck and with my dad in it. And, some really cool shots like our silhouettes with the sunset, and it's going to be just so special. And then it's also mixed in with a lot of old footage that I found of me and dad and mum in the truck when I was a kid. That alone, I think, is enough of a tearjerker. But it's seriously, I don't think I've seen anything quite like it. And I know it's my own music video, so of course I'm going to love it. But truly, there's something special with it, and I cannot wait for people to see it. And hopefully everyone feels like they've been cutting onions, because that's the effect that we want.
Good. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be so exciting when that comes out. And is the best spot for people to keep an eye on that if they go and subscribe to your YouTube, or is that sort of the best place to get the notification when you release that or premiere that?
Yeah, probably YouTube. I mean, I'll announce it all on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, of course.
Yes.
And then it'll be up on YouTube. So you can go find it there once it is up, but I'll announce it on Facebook and Insta and probably give a little sneak peek to it. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. It's going to be very cool.
It's going to be really good. I can't wait. And I know that you probably don't have a lot yet, but we touched base about merch and things last time. Have you got some merch on its way, or some things that you're working on?
Yeah, so I got some merch that actually got delivered the day before my launch party last weekend, which was the most perfect timing possible. But in saying that, also half of it went out the door at the merch party. So at the launch party. So I have some caps left, very minimal. I feel like once I get it to the people that have already asked me for it from last time, I'm going to have shrapnel left.
Not many.
So I think I need to put in another order of that already. But I do have a whole bunch of bottle opener key rings that say catch your pride on them. So I've got a whole bunch of them, and I've got some stubby coolers left. I only have less than half of my stubby coolers left. So I'm going to be putting it up on my website though shortly. So keep an eye out there because you'll be able to get some. But caps seem to be, they go like hotcakes. So
especially coming into summer.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I will get another order in there, and if there are some left over, they'll also be on my website. So keep an eye out.
Yes, we definitely will. Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry you missed the start, but definitely make sure you go back on the replay, because Josie did a beautiful song for us partway through the interview. So when we're finished after the next show, go and have a look on the replay so that you can have a look as well. We were just to catch up. We're just talking about the film clip and the merchandise and when that's going to come out as well. But merch, are you going to head down to Tamworth in January?
It's something that I've been asked a fair few times, and truly, I haven't put any planning into it, and I feel like I've left it way too late to get into gigs or anything. It's something that I'd love to try and squeeze in, but in saying that, it's also just really expensive, and being an independent artist, putting out these singles and stuff, not cheap. So then it's also then I've got to think about paying to get to a festival and all that, and here's a sausage. She's going to say hi. But yeah, it's something I'd love to do. So I mean, we'll see if I can conjure something up. But yeah, if not, I'm sure it's going to be a great time for everyone.
It definitely will. Oh my gosh, and looking so innocent right there. So beautiful. He has got a bit of work to do, doesn't he? He's going to get pretty. Look at him. What's his name? His name
is Deacon, after Deacon Claiborne in Nashville.
Nashville
TV series. Yeah, that's what he's named after.
Have you rewatched it yet? Have you rewatched it? Because I've been avoiding that because I want to try and hope that I forget some of it so that I can rewatch it and relearn it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to forget it, but I'm hoping I forget it. It's just I don't understand why that show ended because so many people loved it. It makes no sense to me.
I was literally in a slum for the next 3 days after I finished watching the show. I was like,
I know. What am I going to do now? The music was great. The music was fantastic.
Yeah, and I still listen to the music playlists. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. It still comes up in my playlist. I'm like, this is too good to be a TV show. How did this happen?
I know. I know.
And before we go, I just want to touch base on all your socials so that we can keep an eye on you and when you release your film clip, can you just remind us again what all your social media names are so that we don't there we go. Scott's done that for us.
All my social media names, Josie Official with 2 L's on the end. Someone took the 1 L and I'm just rolling with it, And then it's just Josie on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube. It's also Josie Official with 2 L's. If you look that up, I'll roll on in there. And I've got a website now, which is on my link tree, so you can go and check that out, which is where my merch will be when it does come out.
Excellent. I can't wait for more merch to arrive and hopefully get to see you on the road really soon. But in the meantime, go and have a look at Josie's socials because she's got a couple of shows coming up, so she might be coming near you somewhere in the next few months before the end of the year. And if you can get there, make sure you send us through some photos and let us know what you think. If you haven't already listened to the new single, go and do that and put it in the comments what you think of the single as well, because we can still see the comments, so make sure you put them on there.
Yes.
And the new single is great, man. Perfect. Make sure you do. I loved it. What's coming out, and I'm really excited to see your next chapter. Just cannot wait.
Me too. I cannot wait. I want to put all this music out there, and it's an exciting start to my musical journey. So.
It really is. It's really exciting to see. Well, we cannot wait to have you on the show. You're our 398th guest today.
Oh my God.
It's our 398th show. We've got one more tonight, and tomorrow will be our 400th. But you are 398.
That's huge.
It's been a good few years. It hasn't stopped for us, and I love that we can have artists like yourself on the show. That we have signed artists, we have artists that have been around for a long time, and new artists coming through. But I love that we can hear your story, and especially that we can be there from the beginning of your releasing and follow you along as your music grows. As you grow.
Special. Thank you so much for all the support as well. It's been great.
Anytime, and make sure you send us when you put the date out for your film clip, send it through so we can pop it up for you.
Yes,
cannot wait to see that. Thank you everybody for joining us. We're on the countdown now to 400, 398. One more to go today, and tomorrow night will be our 400th. So make sure you stick around for the next few minutes. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with Brooke Schubert to talk about her new single, and then tomorrow night we'll have JB Rail as well. But in the meantime, go and have a listen to Josie's single before we go live. You've just enough time. So let us know in the comments. Well, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.